Quickly show you how I've magnetized the bases for some of my what are they called, vampire counts for Warhammer Fantasy Battle. I've made my own movement trays. I have used for this one of the Games Workshop bases, but I have made some of my own, like the ones all these magnets are stuck to, just out of some plastic card with a little bit of a flexible iron sheeting attached to it. You can see the difference there, the grey being or the edge, the white edge there being the plastic card, and the black obviously being the flexible iron sheeting, but I'll show you that a little bit later on. I'm just going to quickly just show you how I've been magnetizing these. I'll show you the bottom of one of them. It's just a little bit of green stuff, or in this case a milliput, just mixed together with a magnet, shoved in it, super glued, so it's magnet doesn't come out and it just clicks in. Makes it super easy for moving them around, putting them on the shelf, taking them to friends' places, etc. Yes, I know that those guys aren't painted yet, but I'll get around to that eventually. So I'm just going to mix up this milliput, and then I'll just show you what I've been doing. I've got a group of skeletons here sitting on a movement tray, pain in the ass to move them around. They keep on falling over and stuff. That I hate. They go underneath each other, etc. So I'm just going to mix up this this milliput, then show you very quickly what I've been doing to magnetize these bases. Just before I do this, I'll come back to the iron sheeting and show you what's going on there. Since I've got this stuff sort of mixed up, it's been sitting on the table while I found the camera. I will put up more videos. I think this will be the first one that I've put up, but I'll put more up and introduce myself and run you through my workshop and show you what's sitting out here. But so all I've been doing is just rolling up the milliput into a little snake and then cutting little bits. This just gives the magnet something to sit in rather than just gluing it directly to the base of the miniature. It just gives the miniature something to, the magnet something to sit in. So I'll cut up a few of these. And all I've been doing is taking the miniature and just attaching a bit of milliput to the bottom with some super glue and shoving a magnet in. So I'll zoom in and show that to you. I haven't really played around with too many different super glues, but Zappa Gap is good. In the bottom of the miniature, I just pop a little bit of super glue, a little bit of that milliput, just goes in here, press it down. Another blob of super glue on top of that, just something for the magnet to sit in. Grab a magnet and just pop it on the top. Push it in and then make sure it sits flat on the ground. And if you need to, just work the edges up a little bit just so the magnet's nice and tight in there. Oops. Well, I wonder how much of that was off frame. But work it in and there we go. One little guy done. Just do that once again. Little miniature, bit of glue in the bottom, little bit of milliput or green stuff or whatever you want to use. Another drop of super glue on top just so the magnet's got something to stick to whilst it goes in. Grab that magnet, shove it in the top there and push it in. Make sure it sits flat on the ground and presto. I'll just clean these edges up a little bit. Just so the magnet's in there. Presto. One more just for reference, and this you just zip through pretty quick. The magnets that I'm using, obviously being in Australia, we use obviously different measurements than you Americans, but these are, or what are they, 1.5 mil thick with a diameter of 4.75, so they're relatively big magnets. You could probably get away with something smaller. This has quite a strong pull to it. So, but yeah, that's how you just if you're magnetizing the miniatures, and this is the best way that I found to do it. You could also, and I'll show you the flexible iron sheeting in a minute. You could also do it the other way around. Super glue a washer in here, a little steel washer, and put some magnetic sheeting on the base of your movement trays. I've done it the other way around, with a magnet in the base of the miniatures and a piece of iron sheeting on the what's called the base. So I'll show you the iron sheeting in just a minute. I'm going to finish up these before my milliput goes hard, and I'll get back to it.